Pad kid board curd pulled cold. Pad kid board curd pulled cold. Hi everyone, and welcome back to Learn to Decode English. If you've made it this far, congratulations. You are on part 3 of our tongue twister series, Advanced English Tongue Twisters. These tongue twisters are very challenging, and they're designed to improve your pronunciation, speed, and speaking clarity. And at the end of this video, you'll see the most challenging English tongue twister, which even native English speakers struggle to pronounce. Here's how we'll practice each of these advanced tongue twisters today. First, we'll say each tongue twister slowly. Then we'll practice the focus sounds or phonemes by themselves. And finally, we'll repeat it normally and then faster and faster as you feel more confident with it. If you'd like more tongue twisters to practice, don't forget to check out parts 1 and 2 of our tongue twister series for easier tongue twisters that you can use to build your pronunciation skills. Those tongue twisters can help you get ready for the extra hard tongue twisters in today's video. Let's jump in with our first tongue twister. Tongue twister number 1 is crisp, crust, crackle, and crunch. First, let's say it slowly. Crisp, crusts, crackle, and crunch. This tongue twister focuses on the k sound and the k-er blend. Let's practice these sounds first. K, k, k. Now the blend. Kur, kur, kur. Now let's try the whole tongue twister all together. Crisp, crust, crackle, and crunch. And a little faster. Crisp, crust, crackle, and crunch. Even faster. Crisp, crust, crackle, and crunch. Keep going until you can say it as fast as you want, and then try saying it 3 times fast. Crisp, crust, crackle, and crunch. Crisp, crust, crackle, and crunch. Crisp, crust, crackle, and crunch. Tongue twister number 2 is brisk, brave brigadiers, brandished broad, bright blades. First, let's try it slowly. Brisk, brave, brigadiers, brandished, broad, bright blades. In this tongue twister, we're focusing on the b-er blend and the b-ul blend. Let's try those blends on their own. Brr, brr, brr. And now, bull, 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 bull. Now repeat after me and say the tongue twister slowly. Brisk, brave brigadiers, brandished broad, bright blades. Now let's try it faster with no pauses. Brisk, brave brigadiers, brandished broad, bright blades. Now let's try it a little faster. Brisk, brave brigadiers, brandished broad, bright blades. Now let's say it as fast as you can. Brisk, brave brigadiers, brandished broad, bright blades. Tongue twister number 3 is a wild and woolly walrus waits and wonders when we'll walk by. Let's try that slowly. A wild and woolly walrus waits and wonders when we'll walk by. This tongue twister targets the w sound. Let's try that sound by itself. W, w, w. Now let's try the whole tongue twister. You can repeat after me. A wild and woolly walrus waits and wonders when we'll walk by. Now let's try it all together with no pausing. A wild and woolly walrus waits and wonders when we'll walk by. Now even faster. A wild and woolly walrus waits and wonders when we'll walk by. Once you feel confident with it, you can even try pronouncing this 3 times fast. Tongue twister number 4 trips up a lot of American English speakers, but it's still not our hardest tongue twister yet. Which wristwatches are Swiss wristwatches? Now let's say it slowly. Which wrist watches are Swiss wrist watches? This tongue twister practices the difference between w and er. Let's try those sounds separately. W, w, w. Er. Now let's try the full tongue twister together. Which wrist watches are Swiss wrist watches? Let's try that a little faster. Which wristwatches are Swiss wristwatches? and even faster. Which wristwatches are Swiss wristwatches? Tongue twister number 5 is pad, kid, poured, curd, pulled, cold. Let's say it slowly. Pad, kid, poured, curd, pulled, cold. This is one of the hardest tongue twisters in American English. It focuses on the p, k, and d sounds. Let's try those sounds separately. P, 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 k, k, k. And lastly, d, d, d. Now let's try the full tongue twister. Pad, kid, poured, curd, pulled, cold. Let's try to say it even faster. Pad, kid, poured, curd, pulled, cold. And a little faster. Pad, kid, poured, curd, pulled, cold. Once you feel comfortable with that, you can try saying it 3 times fast. Let's try it 3 times, but not too fast. This one gets very challenging as you say it faster. Pad, kid, poured, curd, pulled, cold. Pad, kid, poured, curd, pulled, cold. Pad, kid, poured, curd, pulled, cold. Now, here comes tongue twister number 6, the hardest tongue twister in English. Many native English speakers still struggle with this tongue twister. The 6th, sick, sheik's, 6th, sheep's, sick. Now let's say it very slowly. The 6th, sick, sheik's, 6th, sheep's, sick. This one is very difficult. It challenges the s, sh, and th sounds. Let's practice these sounds separately. S, 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 sh, sh, sh. Part of what makes this tongue twister so difficult is that all of these sounds are really quiet, unvoiced sounds. Let's try each word separately first, and then we'll try the tongue twister faster. The 6th, sick, sheik's, 6th, sheep's, sick. Now let's try it at normal speed. The 6th, sick, sheik's, 6th, sheep's, sick. Now let's try it a little faster. The 6th, sick, sheik's, 6th, sheep's, sick. If you're feeling really confident, you can even try this one 3 times fast. Now let's review. We'll say all 6 of these tongue twisters slowly at first, and then try each one a little faster. Crisp, crust, crackle, and crunch. Crisp, crust, crackle, and crunch. Brisk, brave, brigadiers, brandished, broad, bright blades. Now faster. Brisk, brave brigadiers brandished broad, bright blades. A wild and woolly walrus waits and wonders when we'll walk by. Now a little faster. A wild and woolly walrus waits and wonders when we'll walk by. Which wrist watches are Swiss wrist watches? Now a little faster. Which wrist watches are Swiss wrist watches? Pad, kid, poured, curd, pulled, cold. Now a little faster. Pad, kid, poured, curd, pulled, cold. And the last and hardest tongue twister, the 6th, sick, sheik's, 6th, sheep's, sick. Now let's try it a little faster. The 6th, sick, sheik's, 6th, sheep's, sick. Let us know in the comments which tongue twister was your favorite and which tongue twister did you think was the hardest. If you liked this video, please remember to give us a like and subscribe to Learn to Decode English for more pronunciation practice and tongue twister videos. If you love learning tongue twisters, make sure you check back on our channel regularly because we will be posting more tongue twister videos very soon. Until next time, always keep learning. Bye! Brisk, brave brigadiers brandished broad Brisk, brave brigadiers brandished broad Brisk, brave brigadiers brandished broad, bright blades. Pad, kid, poured, curd, pulled, cold. Pad, kid, poured, curd, pulled, cold. The 6th, sick, sheik, 6th, sheep. The 6th, sick, sheik, 6th, sheep. The 6th, sick, sheik, 6th, sheep. The 6th, sick, sheik, 6th, sheep, sick.